Poppygate, the U.S. policy on controlling heroin.
Since the U.S. overthrew the Taliban government of Afghanistan in 2001, the country has become a narco-monopoly. Over half of its GDP is now derived from the illegal manufacture and trade of 93% of the world's heroin. Quote, "The potential windfalls for criminals, insurgents, and terrorists is staggering and runs into the hundreds of millions of dollars," end quote. UNODC Executive Director Antonio Maria Costa said in a statement released in Brussels. Of course, this windfall is made possible by prohibition policies which effectively turn flowers into guns. In Afghanistan, drug war subsidizes the purchase of weapons used to kill American and Allied soldiers. According to the Washington Post, there have been more than 100 U.S. military deaths in Afghanistan this year, the deadliest year since the war began. Civilian deaths have reached an all-time high of 5,700, and, quote, "ground hard won in combat has been abandoned and reoccupied by Taliban forces," end quote. On October 25, 2007, senior British statesman Sir Paddy Ashton told Britain's Daily Telegraph that the Afghan war has been lost. Quote, "We have lost, I think, and success is now unlikely. I believe that losing in Afghanistan is worse than losing in Iraq. It will mean Pakistan will fall, and it will have serious implications for the security of our own countries and will instigate a wider Shiite-Sunni war on a grand scale," end quote. Oxfam International warns that urgent action is needed now to avert a humanitarian disaster in which millions of Afghans face, quote, "severe hardship comparable with sub-Saharan Africa," end quote. Putting things into their proper yet absurd perspective, for every American arrested on marijuana charges, U.S. client state Afghanistan turns out another 2¼ pounds of pure heroin.